None of my season 15 castmates talked to me after that moment happened.
Really?
None of them.
You're like, the girls were mad at you?
None of them wanted to be associated with me.
Monét Talks. Everybody come sit down, let's have a chat. Monét Talks. Living life gossip, chop it up, this or that. Monét Talks. Get comfortable with me, cause you on the show. We just wanna know where you been, who you been with. Monét Talks.
Before we even get into the episode, I love when the guests come to Austin and they put their bags next to them, like you and I steal. It's giving Aretha Franklin. I put my money on the table.
I don't trust you, bitches.
No, she want to close by, girl.
I don't want you to touch my shit. You know, steal my Labubu.
Today we sit down with the queen who is equal parts telenovela heroine and a neighborhood troublemaker. She's loud, proud, and has more personality than most people have clean underwear. From the dirty streets of Los Angeles to the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race, she's given us comedy, camp, and chaos. Sometimes all in the same number. But who is the woman beneath the wig? Beyond the contour and after the last taco is gone, y'all, it's Salina EsTitties.
I'm a neighborhood troublemaker.
Kinda.
What?
Salina, you have some troublemaker tendencies in you. But I think we all have.
You definitely do. I do.
Yeah, you do.
You think so?
I think as drag queens, we are public disturbers and disruptors. And I think that runs deep in who we are as a people.
Okay.
And I'm proud of that. I'm not mad at that.
Okay, down.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Dennis the Menace.
Oh my God. I'm surprised they haven't tried to do a remake of that show.
There's a remake of everything.
Sorry, the movie. Was it a show? Movie.
They made a movie, but it was a comic strip, I believe.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
What's the one with the kid? It was a 90s cartoon.
This is so long. It's
yes,
like
it is.
2 hands worth.
2 hands, girl. Bitch. Anyway, I'll tell you.
Right at home. Sorry, what was the TV show with the kid?
The kid with the black hair.
Cousin Skeeter.
No.
Oh.
And he would ride on a tricycle, like, you remember? And
That's Saw.
No, he was a white boy. Bobby's World?
I don't remember that.
We're the same age.
We're the same age.
And you don't know Bobby's World.
Well, I didn't have a maid and a mansion.
Oh my God.
And cable.
Selena.
Did you ever experience foil on the antenna and wire hanger moving it? No, I don't want to hear it with your... I had PBS access television.
Selena, now you listened to the podcast before. Like, you know Bob is a liar and a gaslighter. I grew up with someone who helped clean, but we wouldn't call her a maid. She was our helper.
Okay. I was helpless growing up, bitch. I really quick, something weird happened in the night. I was at the Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
And a sweet little twink boy came up to me in a leather jacket. And he's like, I saw you on Sibling Rivalry. I'm a big fan. I love when you're on their shows. His name's Eddie. He's 24. Just turned 25. Happy birthday, Miss Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
He's a big fan. But
Was he cute?
He's a cutie pie.
Cute. Okay, cutie pie is not cute. Y'all heard that shade, right?
No, he's cute. I like pie. Look, I like pie more than I like cake. So I will eat a cutie pie.
Really?
I do. I
love frosting, a buttercream frosting and a cake. A Magnolia's confetti cake is my favorite cake of all time.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not big back energy these days. I'm trying to, you know what I mean?
You are literally disappearing before our very eyes. Oh my God, you have hairy legs.
Yes, I do. Look, Bob always loves to show off her like skinless.
Girl, she has no hair on there.
Yeah, I got big ass trunks.
Yeah.
Furry trunks.
Okay, sorry. So you
Which also, by the way, I'm not a twink.
No, you're not a twink.
I'm not a twink.
No.
Sometimes in photos, I think people perceive me as to be twinkish, like on Grindr or something. And so when I show up in person, they're like baffled and bamboozled. And they're like, excuse me? And then they like take off the pants and they're like, whoa, what's all this hair doing?
Oh, the hair. I was like, what is the surprise about?
The hair is
the hair.
not twinkish.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm very false advertisement sometimes to people.
And you have a hickey on your neck currently.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I burned myself with the curling iron.
Please.
No, okay, can I tell you?
Girl.
Can I tell you this story really quick?
Uh-huh.
Bitch, Okay, I didn't know hickeys were so shameful.
They're not shameful.
People were shaming the fuck out of me. I asked Instagram, I said, what do y'all think about hickeys? And I took screenshots, bitch. They said, let me just tell you, because I felt so, okay, so I opened for Margaret Cho and Bob the Drag Queen at the Hollywood Improv yesterday.
Oh, last night.
Yes.
I'm so mad. I found out about the show too late, or else I would have been there.
It was so much fun. And like, I got to be opener, so it was only 5 minutes, which I feel very like, 5 minutes is so basic because I can go way longer and I want to. So I did this bit about my hickey that I got because I have a little hickey. She's 3 days in. She's healing. It's fine. I put makeup on it a little bit. Guess it didn't work. So I did this bit about the hickey, and as soon as I mentioned hickey, the whole audience was like, "Oh." I was like, "What the fuck?" But my premise was, we as gay people don't get to experience certain things in high school, right? Like dating, flirting, courting, hickeys.
I would agree with that.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
My experience, my day and age, it wasn't cool to be gay yet. You know what I mean? So
now it is. Everyone's like, yeah, I'm like pan, I'm like gay, and I'm like non-binary.
The thing in high school is like girls love to be bisexual, and that was like the hot thing. Every girl was bisexual, and with their like emo bangs, you know. So I never experienced hickeys in high school, so I didn't know it came with all this shame. So I asked Instagram, I said, y'all, what you think about hickeys? Bitch, these responses, slutty, icky, trash.
Damn,
no.
Really? All that for hickeys?
No, only in private places. Depends where. Someone said it's very dangerous because they can get a blood clot and then you can die. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Shut up. No, I don't think he's a shameful. I mean, I don't really give. When Andy and I first started dating, we would be hooking up very intensely, and I would ask him to give a hooky, and then he would try to give me a hickey, but on account of I am a chocolate person, bitch, he would be down there like fucking not down there, up there, like a Count Chocula girl, just like
I never thought about this.
Yeah, because Darcy, it's not impossible. It's tougher to give a black person a hickey.
So you could probably have 8 hickeys right now. We wouldn't even know.
I have 7 currently.
Shut the fuck up. Tell me you wouldn't get a hickey from this guy.
Oh, yes, bitch.
Bitch.
Oh.
He was 6'4".
Oh, I'm already signed. Oh.
Girl, that one right there.
Yes.
Oh my God. Look at this ass shot too, bitch. Bitch.
The arch.
Bitch, we were together for the 2.5 hours and like.
That's a marathon.
He kept saying like, ooh, baby boy, you're so perfect. You're just my type. And like, that was like melting me. So I whispered in his ear, I said, give me a hickey. And he was like,
oh, you asked for the hickey.
That's the tea. Yeah.
Wow.
But from him, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of that.
You went as a badge of honor.
Bitch, period. My love mark. It was an act of love and like validation. He loved me. And I have not heard from him since. But I will say, he gave me a hickey. I gave him a Labubu.
Oh my God. Okay, you have become the queen of... I'm going to get back to Labubu's. I hooked up with a guy in the past, and I did not know this, but he was really into feet stuff.
Okay.
And after getting...
It's always a surprise. Y'all need to tell people your kinks going into it, please.
And I mean, let me tell you... This guy was not the cutest.
Oh, okay.
He was not my tea. But you know when you on the app, girl, and you just it was 1:30. I was like, girl, just whatever. I'll go do it. I was like, yeah, sure. I go over there, and when I tell you, because you know I got my feet done. So now, bitch, I am proud. Bitch, I wear those puppies out. Bitch, I am advertising.
Flip flops.
I wear flip flops. You can see. So over there, and he was like, do you mind if I suck your toe? I was like, sure. And bitch, when I tell you, he was in there between every toe for like 25, 30 minutes.
Word.
He wanted me to put both my feet on his face to put pressure on them. He was in there. And I was like, oh my God, am I into feet stuff now? It was pretty hot.
Word.
Pretty hot. I mean, he was a fucking gnome.
Do you think it's the like getting like someone honoring you so much to the fact that they're like on your feet that is what's hot about it?
I think so. And I think also for me, the mental of this is a part of my body that I felt was so undesirable that I avoided. But now I literally had very invasive surgery to correct that issue. Now people are like, I want those. I'm like, I think that is an addition. I'm like, oh yeah.
More power.
More power.
Yeah.
More power.
And also you stepping on their face. That's kind of sick.
And I was like, okay. And also I was like, sure, you do not want the full weight of Kevin X Burton Monét X Change on you. Like, you do not want, like, you will see, I will crush you like a fucking infinity stone, girl. You will cease to exist.
People want that though.
But he wanted it, and I was, bitch. But I didn't put. I was standing up, and I had like my big toe on my left foot on the ground still, but I had the rest of my foot on it. I was like, I'm gonna give him about 80% of this. You can't take 100%.
Bitch? I live. That's sickening.
Yeah.
I had this guy recently. He was like, "Do you have sweaty white Nike socks?" And I was like, "Yeah." He paid me $200 for him to just sniff them while he jerked off.
While you were there?
I just went like this, and he just sniffed my socks, jerked off, and he gave me $200. Wow. And I think he was straight, low key.
Whoa.
It was sick. And he's like, "Can I keep your socks?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't want them now."
Okay, let's rewind a little bit. So you are a queen. You do comedy. You do you're a great lip syncer. You have live music, all the things. But you're really focusing on doing stand up now. I love that for you.
Right now, I'm on some stand up shit, and I live for it because it's like. It's actually kind of therapeutic. And what I'm learning too is that you have to have an opinion when you do stand-up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You can't do stand-up and not have an opinion about something.
Yeah.
And for someone like me, coming off of Drag Race with the fandom and that crazy shit, like I was just afraid to have an opinion for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you were afraid of how you would be perceived by the fans?
Yeah. And like I always felt like whatever I would say, I'd get in trouble. And I think part of that was like, I don't know. I just felt like I couldn't win, right? So I was like, it's better for me to just shut up and disappear. And I feel like that's kind of what happened. I got scared.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, okay, what do I feel about this? How do I feel about this stuff? And with stand-up, you kind of pull from your own experience in life. So I know how to talk about that.
Yeah.
So how to have an opinion about things I've been through and then make jokes about it. I can do that. So it's cool. It's really making me like stand in who I am, what I stand for, and like what I feel about certain things and then joke about it. It's cool.
Yeah, the irreverence of stand-up is my favorite thing about it. It's just get on stage and like you're saying, just say your opinions out there, because whatever your thought is about whatever, I guarantee you there's someone in the audience feels the same way. Mm-hmm. And even if it's one or two people, they get it, and then you start to riff on it and talk about it. Mm-hmm. And you get, so I love that energy of turning the room into like, being like, oh my God, yeah, that is true. That is funny. 1,000. And like seeing your POV about something. I love that energy.
And doing it in drag is definitely easier than doing it out of drag for me.
Okay, really? Because I'm doing the flip now.
So now you're doing it out of drag.
I go to dates out of drag. Because my stand-up is not contingent upon my drag.
Mine neither, but I think there's more power in the drag.
For sure.
They laugh a little more.
For sure.
I'm a little more, like, so it helps, but I do get a little more nervous out of drag when I do it. And I think I'm new to it still too. Yeah. So I'm like, let me ease in with the drag. It's easier that way. And then as like I watch Bob, you know what I mean? Like starting in drag and then like now he's just fully out of drag doing stand-up.
Yeah.
That's inspiring.
So what I do is when I like for big tours or big shows, how I advertise I'm going to be coming is how I'm showing up as. Work. So if I had to put a poster out as me out of drag, I'm going to be coming out of drag. If the poster or whatever is me in drag, I'm going to come in drag. But sometimes when I'm doing if I'm doing a guest at someone's show or doing like 15 minutes, I'm not coming to drag. I'm coming out of drag.
Yeah, that was the thing. I did the 5-minute opener and I was like,
you got a drag?
5 minutes?
No, girl.
I know, but also for me too, it's like I'm new to the world of stand-up, so I'm paying my dues is how I feel a little bit. So I don't mind.
Yeah.
Also, I don't mind putting in the effort and the work when it comes to something new like that. You know what I mean? So I've been enjoying it.
You're also an MC faggot. But when did MC start? Were you a bitch who in high school you were in musicals? Oh, what was the first musical you did in high school?
Grease. I was Johnny Casino, the hand jive singer at the prom.
Johnny Casino. Oh,
Born to Hand Jive.
I've never seen the show. Is he in a movie? Is it in a movie?
Yeah, but he's not really a big character.
Okay,
he's just singing at the prom.
Got it. So you started doing Grease was your first, and this was 9th grade.
This was 10th. Yeah,
10th grade.
Well, yeah, I think 10th sophomore year.
Sophomore year, did
was
hand
I freshman? Jive. Maybe I was a freshman. No,
we all together like
that one was Born to Hand Jive, baby. Born to Hand Jive, baby. I don't know. The thing was, I was a shell of a person in high school. Like I literally was getting pushed into the mud, and my high school was ghetto, bitch. So it was like these big black football players being like, "What?" And I was like, and my high school was like gunshots, knife fights. We had
in Sacramento.
Stockton.
Ghetto,
bitch, ghetto. And we had like, what are the things you walk through? Metal detectors.
Oh, really? Have those at your school?
Yeah, and every was gunshots and knife fights every day after school.
It's giving Save the Last Dance.
I've never seen that. Cable.
I just kidding. You've never seen Save the Last Dance?
I don't remember.
Have you seen Say the Last? Yeah, Dawson's younger than us. I know he ain't seen Say the Last Dance.
I'm sure I had. I don't remember it.
With Julia Stiles. That's when she does the dance audition for Juilliard. And it's one of the most
of course.
awful dance
Oh,
routines.
that's what that was called?
Yeah, Say the Last Dance.
I thought that was a different show.
With Carrie Hilson, Kerry Washington, and not Mekhi Phifer. I always forget that black
wasn't
guy's
Center
name.
Stage? I don't know why I thought.
No, Center Stage.
Same era of dance
Same
movies.
era, yeah. That has Zoe Saldana in it, though.
She was one of my female crushes.
Oh, same.
Zoe Saldana, Jessica Alba.
Yes.
They were my two girls.
Okay, tell me if I'm dying to have Jessica Alba on the show because maybe you know this. I know you like TV. There was this show on Fox. I know there's a little flying here. Back in the day, called Dark Angel, starring Jessica Alba. Do you know this show?
I remember previews of it. I remember.
Okay, I did.
That was your tea. You watched it.
I loved that show so much. It was so good, and they canceled the 2 seasons. And I had bought the 2 box sets, and I loved the movie so much.
So you want to reboot?
I want to reboot. I need to bring back Dark Angel. It was one of my favorite TV shows. I also love Xena Warrior Princess.
Xena was cool. She was a little too masculine for me. I was like, why is she screaming at me?
I also bought a chakram online recently.
A shoe? A what?
A little, remember the dish she would throw in the show?
Word.
I bought one, girl. It's a real metal one. It is very sharp.
Have you done Xena drag before?
No, I don't think I would.
Not for Halloween?
No, Bob and I have a big surprise for Halloween this year, though.
He got surprises with the, what does he call his boyfriend?
Does he have another one?
Yeah.
The Firm.
The Firm. He has 2 ideas for the Firm. He has one with you?
Yeah, we're doing one for...
Let me guess.
We're doing one, yeah.
Y'all doing T and Tamara.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sister. Like hella 90s, like with the sweaters.
Do you remember when they changed the theme song? That was so good.
Can I say your theme song is one of my favorite theme songs?
I loved yours. Homework Hotline is so good.
Thank you.
Bitch, yes.
Thank you.
You know a little video when you did a little 60s duo situation?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, so good.
Monét Talks.
Everybody come sit down, let's have a chat. Monét Talks.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you, Salina.
That is so good. I love your music. Rainbow Closet. What is it?
Gray Rainbow.
Gray Rainbow. I love Gray Rainbow.
Girl.
It come up in my shuffle sometimes, and I'm like, Streetlight, is this for me? It's so good.
Oh, thank you, STDs.
What were we talking about?
I forget what we were talking about, but that's what good conversation is. I have this is a quick question I thought about. If you had to go back to your childhood home, what's one memory that shaped Salina that we know today?
Oh my God. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment with me, my mom and dad, my brother, and my gay uncle. 5 of us in a 1-bedroom apartment. Like, that's how I grew up. And so, like, I think the memory of that, and then, like, we had this garage downstairs, and I made it my clubhouse. And, like, I was a big Nickelodeon Disney kid growing up. So, like, I loved slime shows and, like, adventure shows and the competitions and all that. And, like, all that was, like, my tea. So, and you know, Miss Swan.
Another great theme song.
Whoa!
This is all that. Oh, Dalton knows that. Okay. So good.
So I made this clubhouse, and like also from my childhood too is like being outside playing kickball with the kids and the boys, and then riding our bikes and skating. Like, I just was such a kid of the outdoors. We didn't have social media, so I think that really shaped like the adventurous, fun kid side of me. And I remember, I don't know, that whole era of that was so interesting. I really think it really like home was so poor that like being outside and playing and creating and being like creative in my little clubhouse I made was like, I think, kind of my essence, you know, like making fun out of like a situation.
Which I think is another thing that I love about you as I'm going to get this flying. That I love about you as a creator and a queen and whatever is that you're not someone, especially in this day and age of where drag is now, who is afraid to create their own things. It's kind of something we talked about. It's like, baby, you just got to create. You are the visuals, baby. You got to create your own stuff and funnel your own things, because when there's so many queens and everyone is trying to get a bite at the apple, you just have to create your own and see what sticks. Bob and I know he does, and I do. There are so many things I've created and failed and got canceled. I do, but you just gotta keep on trucking on and just try to do your shit as much as you can.
Yeah, you know, I think I got a little discouraged after my season. It was like, you know, my mom passed away. My friends group shifted. I was very alone. The fandom was like, some of the, you know, online was nasty to me. So I was like, I can't win here. I can't have an opinion. I can't say anything. I'm not the girl to start drama online. Like, that's just not who I am. That's not the kind of artist I am. my shit's always been about like creating and like long form content and like TV film-esque type stuff is what I love to do in skits. So today I'm trying to get back to like, okay, what makes me happy with drag? Because I feel like drag became unfun a little bit coming off the show. So I'm like, I like creating, I like making long form shit. It's just expensive.
It's expensive as fuck.
And sometimes it doesn't pay back, right?
It
like,
sure the fuck don't
like music videos and all that. It's just like business card. Like, look what I'm capable, look what I can do. So it does not monetary unless you go on tour after. So I think right now I'm in a place where I'm in a very creative place where I'm just like writing a lot of scripts. I'm writing a musical. I'm making a new album. Like I'm creating stuff that I want to produce in the future. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment, which is super cool.
Yeah, I feel that too. And girl, let me tell you, I'm going to super honest and vulnerable moment. Like people realize I've been doing the show for a year. I am still in the red on this show.
On this show?
On this show. Yeah. And come to creating and all the things. I am still in the red. And people like, then why I still do it? It's because I love it. And hopefully one day we'll be out the red.
And that's the thing.
But it's a passion project.
You got to stick with it because then it'll pick up somewhere else. And then you get your new build series somewhere. And then, and that's all what this is. It's just like people need a proof of content.
Yeah.
And a proof of concept.
Yeah.
And like I was at I shot this thing for these people the other day, and what we were shooting was a proof of concept because they said people don't read scripts anymore. No one's sitting down and reading a script. So we have to create something so we can pitch this little 1 minute thing so you can see what we're capable of, what we want to do. And it's like, that's the day and age we live in. And these fans don't know all that. They don't know that this hustle here is so something else can come later. Like, when I did Homegirl Hotline, my podcast, I loved what I was doing. It was, and it was resembling where I was at the time, where I was going through transition myself, losing weight, losing my mom, dealing with Drag Race and whatever you're left with after that. Like, right, I'm going through transitional phase. So I made a podcast that allowed me to, where I'm at with myself is what I put into my drag. Yeah. So that's what Homegirl Hotline was for me. I remember Mistress was like reading me, was like, how are those Homegirl Hotline numbers doing? And I was like, bitch, for me, it's not about the numbers. It's about the art I'm creating and the content I'm doing. And I knew it wasn't going to pay off. I knew I knew we didn't have big sponsorships or anything. And I did a lot of episodes and I put my pussy into that shit. And like I'm proud of what I did. And I know if I wanted to, I could bring it back and do whatever I wanted. But it's like, I create out of where I'm at in the moment because I'm a fucking artist. I'm not clickbaiting for clout, So I don't know. It's just the difference. But also, I understand there is so much respect and art to the clickbait clouters, Like
there's like, that's definitely an art form as well.
Props to you, mama.
Props to you.
I'm not good at that. I can't do that.
And then when you see people like Mistress is a bitch Brooke shading people like that, we get it. That's her whole persona. But I also like I've had those people in the past, and that shit is annoying as fuck. I'm like, girl, do your thing. I'll do my thing.
I see through it now. It doesn't affect. It used to affect me before because I'm like,
oh really?
How did
post season, like when it was like,
I was like, why are these fans feeding into this? And I'm like, oh, I get it.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's a whole thing. Work. Yeah. The fans love it.
Okay, we're gonna play a little game.
All right,
EsTitties or Tragedies. I'm going to throw out random pop culture moments, fashion trends, messy life choices and shit. And you have to decide if they're EsTitties, iconic, fabulous, approved, or tragedies. Flop, canceled, or tragic.
Okay.
Crocs with rhinestones.
Oh, they're cute for certain people. I think like the straight cis girl who's a drag fan, like I love that they wear them. Mm-hmm. But the gays should not have them.
Bob, red.
He has rhinestone Crocs?
Sure does.
I believe it.
Crunchy, corny, busted.
Taylor, burn them.
Bad Bunny queer baiting. EsTitties or tragedies?
I think he is queer.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be controversial.
I say this too. I don't like that he's Why are they making him the new A-list actor?
I know.
He's not a good actor. I don't know. It's just like, you're not the mob kingpin. Stop putting them in these roles. You know what I mean? I don't know. I hate it.
I'm going to say this. And I know this is going to stir a lot of people up.
Hot.
I think Bad Bunny's cute.
He's hot.
He's hot.
I'm not jerking off to him.
If Bad Bunny hit me up online, I would absolutely... Even not knowing it was Bad Bunny, I would absolutely suck it, lick it, dip it, fry it, all of it, bop it, suck it, turn it. I'm going to say this. To these artists out here, to the Harry Styleses, the Bad Bunny shit, that hear your gender queer, you're gender fluid, I want to see a fucking dick in your mouth. I want to see you get fucked up the ass with a dick and prove to me that you were queer. Stop telling me that you're queer. I'm like, yeah, I'm just fluid. Bitch, I want to see that dick touch that little dangly thing in the back of your throat and prove to me you're queer. Okay. I don't want to hear it. I want to see it. I want to see it in action.
Can we have this conversation really quick? Because I think it's so crazy because it's 2025. I feel like being gay is not cool anymore. Like, it's all about being, like even more extreme, right? Mm-hmm. Or whatever extreme is to you, whatever. It's crazy to me that Hollywood still does not celebrate gay. Like, I think these people possibly could be gay, but they can't be to protect their careers. And it's very true. Like, I think about Lil Nas X, right? When he first came up, he wasn't necessarily gay. He was like country western and like the Old Town Road and people lived. And then he went to the religious route, which was a little weird.
That fucked him up.
But now he's like truly a faggot and it's not going anywhere.
But I think it would have been fine. But I think religion is such a polarizing thing. I think when he really leaned into the blood devil shoes, and then he made that second music video when he dressed up as Jesus, and he was like letting people into the pearly gates of heaven.
Yeah.
I think people were really like, all right, girl, you really went off the deep end. We can't be behind this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think had he not done that, and again, I'm just speculating, I think they would have still been okay with his type of gay because it was palatable.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when it went like too religious, they were like, because that's one thing, religion really be fucking people up.
It fucks everyone up. Like I'm just not for me, but now he's like playing the faggot, like pink rhinestone mean girl vibes, and it's not working at all. Because I think about Frankie all the time, and we were just having this conversation about like, his album just released. I'm on the deluxe with Ariana Grande as well.
Yes,
have a feature. Go check it out. Hotel Rock Bottom, and it's just hard as a queer artist to like really hit mainstream still in this day. And I think about Pedro Pascal, like. Is he gay or not? I think like
Pedro is queer, but he just can't say because he's trying to be a leading man.
But that's the thing. Like, why? It sucks because he is so leading man. He's in everything. Everywhere I look, he's in that movie.
He's literally in 3 movies currently.
I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even know he was in Paddington Bear or what? Arlington.
Yeah, I didn't know
it was him.
Yeah, he's currently in 3 movies.
But he's like
in the theater.
An A-list actor in Hollywood right now, male actor, and it's like. He can't say, but the thing is, like, he gives us little winks and nods to let us know, like, bitch, I got you. But that's the game you have to play, right? Yeah. Which I'm finding that for myself a little bit. It's like the hood rat ghetto girl does not get to go to Hollywood, So do I clean up my act and like put her in the closet for 2 seconds so I can go somewhere? Like I'm having that own transition, like conversation with myself right now. You know what I mean? So like. It's just interesting. Yeah, I noticed that.
I would agree with that. EsTitties or Tragedy, eating ass on the first date.
So I'm new at dating right now.
Okay.
If I can tell it's not going to go anywhere relationship-wise, I'll eat your ass that day. But if I potentially want more, I would be willing to save the ass eating. Also,
Until what date?
Maybe second. Is that bad? Okay, so I'm going on a second date tonight with the guy.
Okay.
And we went for coffee, we kissed, and then we're going on a second date tonight, and he wants to eat and hang out. And I don't think it's going to lead to eating ass, because we're going to be eating.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to get sexual this date.
Okay.
But also, I don't really see it going. I don't know if it's going to go further.
Do you want it to go further?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like, I could just be like, okay, fine. But I'm not, my heart's not like fluttering.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's interesting dating. I'm also trying to be, I told this on Bob's podcast and I'm trying to be real about it. I'm trying to be less sexual and like really like the thing is, I know I'm in trouble when I'm like always getting dick. Like I should be focusing on work is how I feel. And I know my man, whoever it is going to come later. I just have that feeling inside. So me looking for a man right now is not real. I can tell it's not real. So I'm forcing something that's not supposed to happen. Does it make sense?
I mean, I see what you're saying. I think intention is very important when it comes to dating and hooking up. And I think that when you are splitting your mental capacity between, always being on Grindr, like, and also be like, on Hinge, like, I think that for your mental and for like your brain space, I think that's a little tough. So I think being intentional, like, I'm trying to date right now and not just concerned with hooking up.
I'm deleting my Grindr tomorrow.
Not right
really
now.
Am.
Tomorrow
I'm deleting it. I am. Right now I'm waiting for some phone numbers from certain guys so I can have some fun at least, because, and then I'm going to trust that the universe is going to bring me what I need to satisfy me,
Salina, you should delete it now.
Should I do it right now?
Delete Grindr right now. Don't even wait for those numbers.
I change my phone case when I go to hookups.
Because why? Are you embarrassed by this one? The Labubu? Salina!
Delete it right now. Okay, I'll delete it right now.
Okay.
Should we do it?
Yes, delete it, Salina. Okay. Don't even wait till tomorrow.
Look at all these messages I got.
Oh, damn, honey. She's popular.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it. Because I think...
Yeah.
You want to do it for me?
Oh, yes, I would love to. To remove... Oh.
Sister. This is such a sister.
Remove app. Delete app.
My older sister vibes.
Delete. Okay, describe to us how you feel right now. Describe to us what's going on for you, how you feel. Your heart is beating out of your chest. Oh my God.
Good. It's good.
Okay,
I'm
good.
so good. I'm so good.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Mean.
No, I feel like there's a shift happening too right now, like for me personally. You know what's fun too? I lost a lot of weight, so like being on Grindr, I was having a new experience with hookups because guys are like, when I'm hooking up with them, I can tell they're looking at me and like they're like, damn, I can't believe this hot guy's with me. So that I've never been able to say that before.
Girl.
So it feels really good, you know?
I will say hooking up as, you know, when you've done a lot of change to your body, it really is a different thing. Bitch, I be up in these Grindr or whatever streets being like, and they are literally like, oh my God, I can't believe you're here. I'm like,
it's hot, right? I never felt that way.
You know, I never felt that way. And, you know, because no matter how much weight I lose, let me tell you something. I will always be a fatty. I will always be a fat bitch in this mental, this body. I will always be that bitch. So, you know, it's hard even. Like, I posted a thirst trap. And then people...
Oh, yes. Your thirst traps be, honey, moist and thirsty, bitch, quenching thirst. Even I'm like, that's a nice skin, honey. That looks lickable.
Well, these guys, you know, and then, you know, some of the fans, I do artwork of it.
Oh, wow.
And to even see how they are perceiving the thirst trap, I'm like, I just don't even see that.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? That's how you say. So it is a lot of mental work. I know I not just have to do here, but it is nice to feel that validation.
The gays are so fucked up with body dysmorphia. It's like such a thing, but we don't talk about it because it's like also we strive to be what we, you know, it's such a weird dynamic of both. Yeah. I saw this TikTok yesterday of this guy. He's like, I don't have sit down abs right now. And it means when you sit down, you have no rolls.
Yeah, you can still see
yeah, I was like, oh my God, it worked.
Girl.
Okay,
3 more. Asking for liquor at a sober pride event. EsTitties or Tragedy?
Asking for liquor at a sober pride event.
A drag race girl asking for liquor at a sober pride event.
They're so uncomfortable that they need some liquor at this event. Honey, help her out. Give the girl a drink. I mean, I'm not bothered, but it doesn't look good if you're going to get sloshed at a sober event.
Vanjie,
right?
You heard that? Talking about you. Vanjie and I did Sober Pride in Vancouver. It was her, myself, Jada Essence Hall.
Sober Pride?
Yeah, they have Sober Pride there. Vancouver, Canada. And then, so it's myself, her, Jada, and someone else. I don't remember who it is.
No sober queens.
No sober queens. And we're backstage, and they were, you know, they fulfill everyone's rider. And Vandy was one booth over from me. She's like, where the liquor at? And I was like, well, Vandy, it's a Sober Pride event. So what that mean? They only got white wine? I was like, it means there's no alcohol, bro. She's like, I need tequila. Get the tequila. And the promoter was like, girl, we cannot get you alcohol. This is a sober event. And this bitch was asking me, like, I was like, girl, you cannot come to a sober pride event and be gagged and not give me alcohol.
She might need a meeting.
Girl, might. Girl, she needs a meeting.
You know, that's the thing, too, about these young girls. She's young. She's getting older
younger,
now,
she's younger than me.
I remember when she was on her season, she was really, really young. And I remember I saw her, like, in the gutter in West Hollywood once, passed out. And I was like...
The gutter?
I was like, Mama, you are, like, fresh off drag is not a good look. I was like, we helped her up, and she was waiting for her Uber. But I was like, is she okay? But these girls get, you know, the party life of it's very exciting. I can't imagine if I was 21, not sober, on Drag Race, going to clubs, being fed this and that, and like I would be a hot mess.
I feel that,
and I'm very grateful that that's not my story. But I do get scared of the young girls sometimes. They don't know any better. You know, it's fun. They're having a good time, but it's like at the end of the day, I don't know. It's interesting to watch.
Which is why I've always been so impressed by Aquaria, because Aquaria won Drag Race at 21 years old, and Aquaria has never been a girl who's out there. She's always kept her shit together, and she is always kept it professional. She's one of the most professional girls to work with, and I've always been like, oh, but you better work. Like,
not that Vanjie's not. Like, it was just,
no, she's a professional.
Yeah, 1,000%.
She's a professional, for sure. 2 more. Being drunk for your birthday show at Beaches Tropicana, formerly Heart.
Is this just shading a bunch of queens you've worked with?
Oh. Is that an EsTitties or is that a Tragedy?
That's being drunk at a show that you're hosting.
And it's your birthday.
And it's your birthday.
At Beaches Tropicana, formerly Heart.
Can I get the queen's name?
I don't know. I don't know there's a queen of that.
It's an Tragedy. But I mean, it's your birthday, so like have fun. But have someone else host it so you can drink and be crazy. So I would say that's an Tragedy if you're actually put on the show.
Godoy, get your shit together.
Oh!
Okay? Get your shit together, bitch. Salina's calling you out, girl. And last thing.
The setup of it all. Jesus Christ. No, it's so funny. Godoy knows this. She'll slap people sometimes when she's drunk.
Oh, yes. She slapped me.
I keep my distance.
She slapped me.
That is also one of my pet peeves when I hook up with guys is like, do not slap my face.
Oh, you don't like slapping?
I
Really?
I've like pushed guys off of me and left. I've told them to leave. I do not do slapping in the face.
I like slapping. I think
I like this.
The intensity of the slap is important, but
I don't like that.
You can't be like, bitch, that's too hard.
I was 22 years old. My first time at the Cock in New York City. The old Cock. Then they switch venues.
Yeah.
The old one. And oh my God, this guy was so gorgeous. And I was like 8 months sober, new baby in New York for the first time. And I got the guy that I wanted. He took me to the bathroom and I'm sucking him off. And he wound up his hand so high. And I watched his hand.
In slow-mo.
He literally, and he slapped the shit out of me. And I was like, I cried. And I pushed him off. I said, how dare you? And I ran out of the Cock with my pants down. And I called my sponsor. I was like, this man just slapped me. Oh my God, I was so sad.
In the Ike and Tina Turner?
Girl, literally, I was
He's just running out the Cock pants, but I didn't just run across the street to the hotel.
I get slow motion.
Just to give me my name. All I want is my name. Okay, last two. Asking a friend for $50 because you're stuck where Trade left you. EsTitties or Tragedy?
EsTitties. I've done that before. But I don't ask random friends. One time my phone died and I was at the spa and I had to ask my friend to get me an Uber with the 6%, like 3% I had left, and he got me an Uber right on time. Otherwise I had to walk home. EsTitties, bitch.
How did you get close to the Grandes? I've always wondered that.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, it is actually. It is Frankie.
Is it really?
Answer it?
Yes, answer.
Oh my God, the monkeys. Hold on. Do you want to say hi to Monét X Change?
Frankie, you're on Monét Talks again with Salina EsTitties.
I love you.
I love you, girl.
Thank you so much.
Then why don't you text or call if you miss me so damn much, bitch?
Because I'm never anywhere. I'm always on the road, girl. You know it.
The question that Monet just asked me.
Literally.
Just asked me.
I said, how did you get first to the Grandes?
Oh, how did we start?
Yeah.
Like the beginning of our friendship and our relationship?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Literally just asked me that, and then you called me.
I mean, you should answer because you're the one that's currently on.
Yeah.
Monét Talks.
Hey, I know the episode was so good, right? You're so mad at you being interrupted. Well, I'm here for an important message. These are my current live dates where you can see me in person, being that girl, being gorgeous, being fabulous. Yes, all of these dates. So if you want to see your girl in person, go to monetexchange.com/live.
Monét Talks. Okay, love you.
Bye, love you.
Are these Labubus y'all talking about?
No, Frankie's grandma Nona passed away.
Oh no!
Recently, and they're cleaning out her apartment, and she loved monkeys. And every year for Christmas, I'd bring her a monkey, and people would give her monkeys. She loved monkeys, so
cute.
He's giving away monkeys, and he's grabbing me one right now.
Oh, cute.
So Frankie judged a drag competition. I won Project Drag at Mickey's Showgirls. Showgirls Mickey's was Hollywood. Morgan and Raven were the judges, and I won that competition. And Frankie was a judge one night that I won. And then the next day, I was like 2 or 3 years sober. I was at a meeting, and Frankie was sitting in the back of the meeting, and I went up to him out of drag, and I was like, "Hey, I'm the queen that won last night." And he said, "I have like 30 seconds of sobriety. I don't know what I'm doing." I was like, "Oh, well, how about, you come to a meeting with me?" And then I was like his sponsor for like maybe 30 days, and we would go through the big book, and we would meet every day, and we'd go to meetings, and then that's kind of just how our friendship started. It was through drag and then through sobriety.
Cute.
And he had some relapses here and there, and now he has like 8 years sober.
Yes.
And I have 13 and a half years sober. So we've just been sober sisters ever since. And it's such a crazy thing, because it's like, I didn't know he was Ariana's brother or anything. She was big, but to me, I don't know, she's like a fucking major pop star.
Yeah, huge.
And that never really occurred to me when I first met Frankie.
Yeah.
Because it was like about sobriety and about drag. So our relationship was rooted in like that to begin with. And I think that's always been like our thing, is like, I was with him all day yesterday, and it's just like, we're just sober sisters, someone I can talk with and he talks with me. And it's cool that then like, oh, hey, we're going to the Wicked premiere. I'm like, work, let's go. And for me to get on Drag Race, like I remember the first time Ariana wanted to meet me, Frankie was like, "Ariana wants to meet you. It's Thanksgiving." And I was in full drag, and I went over, and I remember she gave me like a pack of MAC lipsticks because she had just done the Viva Glam collab. And she's like, this is for you. And I was like, oh, thanks. It was very sweet. And I remember showing them my first Drag Race audition tape. And like that, you know, they've seen my entire journey. I've auditioned 5 years before I got my season Drag Race.
Same. I did 5 years too before I got on.
You did 5 years. And then Ariana was the judge on my first
I know,
episode.
that's so serendipitous. The universe is crazy.
And then Frankie was a guest on one of my episodes for the interview challenge. So it was like, they've been a part, we're a part of the journey the entire way along. And it's been so amazing. So cool.
I love that. Love. And I think that's something that you can sell online. Like, because, you know, because people are fucking shit. They're like, she's just their friends, blah, 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 blah. But from what I have seen and heard and experienced my own whatever, it is, y'all definitely feel like a family. Like y'all doesn't seem like anything cloudy or shady. It's y'all are friends who became family. And I love that shit.
Oh, it makes me want to cry. I don't know why.
It's beautiful. No, it's fucking beautiful.
They're like, they've just like amazing people.
I love that. And I think that in this time, in this day and age, especially, you know, because you have lost a lot, girl. You've lost a parent. And when you get to choose family, people who really love you and see you for you are, I think that's so fucking beautiful.
You get to choose your family.
I know. It really is a RuPaul shit.
No, there's also like, I don't know, seeing behind the curtain is so like, they're just fucking humans at the end of the day. And it's like, I don't necessarily get starstruck either. Like I was thinking about this, I was going to bring this up in my set yesterday at the stand-up thing. It's like, I don't get starstruck. I would get starstruck for like Elmo or Barney. Like, you know, if I saw the
or Beyonce.
No, I've been in the room with Beyonce, and I'm just like,
hey, y'all heard she just dropped that bunch. Bitch, I've been there already.
I was at the premiere of the Renaissance film.
You sure were.
And I was like, yes, because there's a part of me too that feels like these are the caliber of people that like I want to strive to be a part of, bitch. You know what I mean? Even like being a PG, like I'm like, these are the bitches I want to surround myself with. Yeah. So, like I see myself at that level, even if those bitches don't see me there. I do. So I feel comfortable and I feel like I shouldn't be intimidated by this energy. I should be inspired and like own this energy that I'm feeling from this queen right now. So I feel that. And like, I don't know. Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, we're all just humans. And what's cool too is like, we're fucking artists. Like being amongst other artists is really satisfying to me. So, and these people, Frankie, Ari, you know, Beyonce, they're fucking artists to the fullest extent. And I love being around that.
Yeah. If we called RuPaul right now, what's the first thing you think she'd say about you?
Salina EsTitties. I was someone that she would say my name in that funny way. Mm-hmm. And she loved it. I think she would love me. She came to see me in La Cage aux Folles at the Pasadena Playhouse.
She came? I said that's
She was at the premiere.
She really?
She was at the premiere with Randy Barbados, and Randy sent me a message, and I could show it to you if you wanted, but he said, you were fabulous tonight on stage. We couldn't keep our eyes off you. You were so fantastic. And I think that RuPaul would probably bring up La Cage.
I don't want to shade any of the girls in the show, but you were... Like
giving?
You were the one.
Musical theater queen.
And I think, and I don't know what anyone else's training was. I'm just saying as someone who just came to the show not knowing anyone besides you, your gravitas as an entertainer and a performer really spoke volumes to how you carried yourself on stage and how like your artistry shone through being, you know what I mean, in the cast.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I'm doing a walk-on role in & Juliet next week.
Fierce!
Because they're here at Los Angeles Center Theater Group, and I was asked to do a walk-on role, so I'm going to be singing some of the songs. Doing a scene. Yeah, I'm very excited. So like, the only thing with musical theater is there's no money. So and getting in drag for every show is fucking a lot. But it does fulfill something in my heart. And I love that it showcases so much of like what I'm capable of. Because I think people don't realize that I actually have some talent. So
I didn't even realize your talent.
They just think I'm loud and crazy. So like it's nice to be recognized that way. And it's nice that RuPaul recognizes me.
Mother Paul.
So I think that's what we should probably talk about. You know, I have this idea. RuPaul's a top. Don't you think? I can imagine RuPaul in a harness just being like...
To Georges? Not Georges,
Lydia
his wife. I mean, his husband.
Yes.
Georges.
It's always those big, giant, hung daddies who love to get loud, honey.
Telling girl.
Oh, his husband's gorgeous.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Such a beautiful couple.
I don't know. I have it in my mind that RuPaul is a top, bitch, and he loves he loves to slow stroke it.
I think people assume that drag queens are bottoms. I'm like, a lot of the drag queens I know are fully tops.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Who?
I bought a douche shower attachment
Oh, girl, not a shower shot.
It's changed the game, bitch. It's changed the game. I've been bottoming more.
Okay, for all of these cis girlies out there and straight people who don't know. So gays, obviously, to have anal sex, you douche with a little, normally it's like a little bulb, has a little nozzle, and you fill it up.
For the women, when you have a baby and you take the snot out?
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those things.
It's one of those. Well, so they have them that small. I have like a medium-sized one. Because I think that's not enough water.
It's not enough.
So I get like a medium-sized one.
Because there's chambers that the water flushes into.
Right.
And depending on how deep you want to go, you get the chambers.
Exactly.
Secret. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, bitch.
And I used to suffer from overdouching because I used to fill that thing and put the whole thing in there, and then I would release the Kraken. I thought my douching was going to be 10 minutes. Bitch, I'm there for an hour and a half.
Girl, because then it's not stopping.
It's not stopping.
Constantly.
It's awful.
Bitch, I will hit the shower shot on a Monday afternoon just because before I go to the gym.
So I'm saying, so how do you not get too much water in there? Because you're just opening the faucet, right?
Sometimes you take your Pure for Men, you take your vitamins, and you watch your diet. But sometimes I'd like to cheat, so I don't know. But your diet really helps.
So the shower shot, you buy this thing from somewhere.
I got it from a sex shop.
From a sex shop.
It was $70, which is like worth it if I'm buying 70 enemas in one.
But you just
year.
buy one bulb and reuse it all the time. Why do you buy multiple enemas?
When you're traveling, I don't travel with my.
Why? Bitch, is this big? Put it in a suitcase.
I always leave it in the shower of the hotel by accident. I always do, and I don't mean to, but I end up leaving it. So I always have to keep buying more.
Got it.
That's why I bought the shower one.
One.
I didn't have mine at home. So I was like, fuck, I left it in D.C.
So you basically, where the shower wand will go, you put this thing on there, and it's the shower wand loop with a thing, and you put it into you,
and
you
then
just
push
open the
little
shower
tab, and and then the pressure of the thing, depending on how much you open. And let me tell you, that thing can power wash your shower, so you have to be careful.
Yes, my point exactly.
Yeah, you have to be careful how much pressure you're letting in. But it's fun. It's changed the game, and I've been bottoming lately, which has been super fun. Mm-hmm. But I don't have Grindr anymore, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my God, watch this. It's gonna be dangerous that I don't have Grindr because I'm gonna start working creatively and on my drag. See, when I have Grindr, it's a big distraction for me. Mm-hmm. And so now that I don't have it, bitch, the outfits that are gonna come, the music I'm gonna make, the scripts I'm gonna write, y'all bitches ain't ready. So you have Monet to thank for my career moving forward.
Do you regret telling Ross Matthews to eat your ass? I
do regret it. To be honest, it's an apology I made right away. Me and Ross are fantastic. We're good now. Like he also watched a video of me recently and called me. He said, "Hey, I just watched a video that said your mom passed away. And my mom has passed away too, so it makes even more sense. Like I understand where you're coming from."
Yeah.
And we had a really beautiful chat, and he's just so sweet to me. And like that when that thing happened, my mom had just passed away. I was getting eliminated from Drag Race. I was feeling my pussy on stage in front of the crowd, like, bitch, let me go in. And it's like, I regret it because I think my trajectory would have been different moving forward had that never happened. Mm-hmm. You know, I think I could have won Miss Congeniality my season. None of my season 15 castmates talked to me after that moment happened.
Really?
None of them.
You're like, the girls were mad at you?
None of them wanted to be associated with me because I was in the doghouse all of a sudden, and that would not have fared well with them if they stood by my side. So it was easier to be like, you know, so I did feel a little bit of like, ostracization.
They all,
it was kind of this like, let's not like coincide with her because I still need to be good for myself with them. So it was a little hard to deal with. And I understand I brought it on myself. I apologize right away. Also, I'm sober, bitch, so I can own up to my shit. I can see my part in it. I understand it was nasty. I remember I really felt bad too. I knew I messed up too when I saw you and Bob's podcast, and you were like, this is not a good look. And I was like, if Monet's saying that, then it really isn't. So I know that it did tarnish some stuff for me. I've had to work really hard to build back my relationship with World of Wonder, you know, and like even, you know, with fans, some fans really got turned off by that. And like at the end of the day, it's just not who I am to be the kid who's like, eat my ass, faggot. Because there was some angst and anger in that.
For sure.
It wasn't just cunty, sassy drag queen.
Yeah.
So, I regret it.
And I think that's why I was shocked because moving to LA and knowing you more, I was like, oh, wow, this seems so like such a departure from the Salina I know.
Yeah.
So I was like, we're like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So I look back and I'm like, I hate that happened. And I really feel like I could have won Miss Congeniality because everything was lining up similarly to you. 5 times to get on Drag Race, 6th place out.
Girl.
Could have been Miss Congeniality. Then I could have won All Stars one day. I was really seeing that for myself, and that kind of put a wrench in the system. So, I'm good now. We're good. I've made good, and it's all good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's all good in the hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, if you like to eat my ass, faggots, hit me up. I don't have Grindr anymore, so now I need you to contact me.
I feel like there is a way that you can rewrite that whole situation that is so cunty and so beautiful and fierce.
Well, it also it's complete coincidence that my finale gown had a slice of cake out of my ass. It's like, that was not planned. I think the camera cut to Ross in that moment. It was shady, bitch. I was like, work, bitch. I love how that happened.
So I want to play another game called What's the Problem?
Okay.
I'm going to give Salina a piece of advice without telling her the problem that led to it. Salina has to improvise and create the most likely listener problem that would make that advice make sense.
Okay.
So for example, I'm going to say, so you tell him, delete his number and learn how to salsa. What do you think the problem was?
Someone went on a first date. And they went out dancing, and the bitch could not dance. And if you can't keep up with me, how am I gonna take you to my family's house party?
For sure.
And you can't dance a little salsa, bitch.
Yeah.
So bye.
Yeah. I'm way good at bachata.
It's so sexy.
Yeah, it's very sexy.
The threes.
Dun, dun, three, dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's so sexy.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, my God. So I went to the Shakira concert, and I was in the front row. Thank you, Live Nation. It was sickening. And there was so many like Latin people of color faggot couples that were there together. And it was so adorable to see.
I love that.
And there was this like big Latin cholo with his like black little twink, and they were bachating together. And I was like crying. I went with Mondo, and we were looking at, we're like, bitch, where's ours? It was so cut.
Girl, I have some situation. I went to the Beyonce concert. We were right for Cowboy Carter. We were right in the Hodeo Rodown, whatever it was. And then Andy and I were there, and Cuffy was playing, and everybody started doing the dance, and Andy was just sitting his white ass there like, babe, help me. I'm like, girl, I can't help you. It is the Cuban Shuffle. And I know you've never heard those two words together. So now is not the time for me to teach you.
You should have done your homework, bitch.
You should have done your homework.
As the partner of a person of color, you need to go do your research.
Exactly.
And you need to go, there's YouTube tutorials, TikTok, bitch. Go do your homework.
He has learned so much dating me, and I do love that crazy man, but it was the dancing. I will say, for my birthday 2 years ago, he hired a private salsa teacher to teach us how to dance.
Wait, that's really cute.
It was very cute.
Wait, so is that what this problem was?
No. No, I think we're going to use that. Let's do two more. Apologize with lasagna.
Okay, a couple went to an Italian restaurant and they found out that one part of the couple is not nice to servers, and they caused a whole ruckus because the lasagna was missing an ingredient. So they baked the lasagna for their partner and
there was no ricotta in it.
Yes, bitch. So it's not lasagna, it's noodles and cream. Like there's noodles and sauce. So he made a lasagna to say, I'm sorry for my behavior.
Yeah, I think also people who are rude to wait staff, immediate red flag.
Immediately
huge turn off.
Red flag. It shows you never worked in this, bitch.
In any type of service industry.
Yeah, you don't know, and you don't treat people like. Also, I have a lot of instances where servers are bad servers. Like they're just not good customer service people. And I can still respect, I'm still gonna tip them, but it's like but I can acknowledge, like, bitch, she gets her tip. It's hard, but also you're a bitch. I can still acknowledge that they're not good service staff, but I'm not gonna be a bitch back to them.
Put the crystal in the freezer until Mercury is out of retrograde.
The problem was, okay, so I'll be buying crystals.
Do you? You're crystal girly?
No.
Oh.
No. But sometimes people will gift them to me. When I go to House of Intuition or something, I'll go to get my candles. I'm like, this crystal sounds like it does good things, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with them. So the problem was my crystals did not bring me abundance, bitch. So I put it in the freezer to freeze them until I figure out how to make abundance.
Got it. Yeah, I've never got into crystals. I don't really get it. Those TikToks with the people, I don't see them anymore. Remember that there was a time on TikTok
when they're like washing them and selling them.
Yeah, like the shaker.
I saw one video recently and I was like,
recently still?
It's back?
Oh, God.
It's back. Okay.
Yeah. Salina, do you think that people watch it for your talent or just the drama? You don't really have any drama, though.
I stay out of drama now.
You really do. I cannot think of the last thing was the Ross Matthews thing. I can't have anything in drama.
That really scarred me because I was like, this seems out of character for me. Why am I so? My mom was dead. That's really what's happening. And like, I just not the drama girl. And like, again, like I remember a lot of, Baby Doll Fox was so.
She's one.
She would go through it so much with the mistress stuff, and like. And I remember a lot of the girls, we were so affected by like how polarizing Mistress was. And so for me, I was like, I would just observe and I'm like, okay, this is not my realm. I tried to do it. I try to be shady online. It's just not me. Yeah. So I don't like drama. I'm not a drama girl. And I cleared my friendship group. I honed in with what I'm about and like I'm working on my shit. That's what I do. So I would hope that people in the future can tune in for my talent because I don't think they realize, but I just keep working until they do realize,
I love you. Okay. The last few minutes left, we have a few Patreon questions we're going to answer.
Okay.
And if you want to answer these questions, join me and Bob's Patreon at Sibling Rivalry. Just type in Patreon at Sibling Rivalry and you can get to answer questions on the show. But if you're not on there, you never will. So here we go. We're going to do a few.
Patreon in the game.
This is from Slim. Slim at Patreon. He's from the Netherlands. What is her take on what Roxy Andrews said at Roscoe's about the Latin winners and the lack of Latin representation among RuPaul's Drag Race winners?
That's interesting. I did see a comment that I kind of resonated with, that it's like a win should not be based off of someone's race. It should be based off the talent that they, exude on the show.
Their merit, yeah.
Yeah, so I agree with that. The thing is, it's hard because I think Latinness there's such a big span of, it's like one culture, but then there's like subcultures, right? Because we're not all just Mexican. We're not all just one thing. And then like, it's very similar though. So I think, I don't know. I'm having even a shift with myself about like, what does it mean to be Latina and like, how do I express that and not perform my Latinness, So I think that's a part of it is like, there's girls who express it so beautifully. I think Valentina is such a, like, she just, it just exudes from her Latinness. And, she's not like, I'm a Latina, where like on my season, I was like, I'm Latina, look, please understand that this is what I am. Like I was performing myself so much, I realized back then. And, part of that was my mom was dying and she was like my
tether
to my Latinness, right? So in that moment, I was trying to absorb it as much as I could before she was gonna pass away. And I think that's why my season was so enriched with that. And now that she's gone, I don't really have a real tie to my Latinness anymore. I feel, my mom's side of the family doesn't really talk to me and my dad, and like, so I'm losing an essence of it a little bit. So I'm like, how do I express it now without having it? So the idea of not having a Latin winner, Bianca's Latina. She's Hondureño, which I'm Honduras. My mom's from Honduras.
I didn't realize Bianca was Honduran.
Yeah, she is. And she got a big dick apparently.
I've heard, girl.
Okay, so then then Ginger Minge apparently is Puerto Rican.
Girl, I am not Latin, so I don't have a comment to that. I will say, as someone who is a person of color, the whole Ginger Minge thing is interesting to me because yes, no one is saying she's not Puerto Rican, she's not of Latin descent, Latin heritage, but she is clearly a white Latin person. And I think that when you are a Latin person looking and striving for representation, when you see someone who was never at face value, maybe she has, I haven't seen it, identify with that. And then when it comes out that it is, and it seems like there is a disparity in how that is showing up in their life, in their drag, in their whatever, it doesn't feel like representation.
Yeah, even so, I have a lot of privilege being a little, light-skinned as well. And, I think that's definitely an aspect of it too, because I think part of not the problem, but what we've seen is that on Drag Race, a lot of times, earlier seasons especially, Latinas are always the butt of the joke. Like Alexis, like their accents, like it's always funny. Jada Sofia, Alexis Mateo, even April back in the day, like the way RuPaul perceives them is fun and funny, and that's the joke of it all. So I think we're in a shift now where it's like, okay, hold on, Latinas are actually talented, let's celebrate that, and without them having to be the butt of the joke. And I feel like that's the shift. Like I remember a Paramount producer came up to me at DragCon after my season and was like, the next season has 9 Latina girls, and you're part of like helping that happen because you were so loud and proud about your Latinness on your season. I was like, I don't think it's just me, but it's great that I think we look at season 16, there was such an array of Latinas, Tsunami, Morphine, there's such different flavors, and we're getting that showcased now. So I think that could be celebrated, even though we're not winning yet. I think it's like, look at what we're doing, or look what's happening, and let's celebrate what we have, and like shine a light on that, because that will then that representation will lead to perhaps a winner moving forward.
Yeah.
So, and I think for me too, it's like, I'm like, how do I become a winner of an All-Stars in the future? What does that look like? What does a winner of All-Stars look like?
Mm-hmm.
And, it's not the girl twerking in the corner and being like, I'm loud and get out. Like, I understand that. That's like, again, to the Hollywood idea of Pedro Pascal. Him being a flaming faggot might not get him the leading role. So what do I have to do not to like completely leave myself to the side, or who I am to the side, bring myself to the table, but how do I present in a way that can be celebrated? I think about RuPaul's book. I've read RuPaul's book 3 times, House of a Hidden Meaning, and there's something he talks about Diana Ross in it, where he's like, Diana Ross represented something to Black people without her ever having to raise a fist to say she's Black or to do anything. She was just grace, beauty, and she was that and exuded that. And he's like, for Black people, we all understood what she was doing for us to show that, yes, Black people can be gracious and talented and gorgeous. And like, I think about that a lot. And I'm like, I don't have to be like, here are my flags, crown me. I can just be elegant, graceful, talented, sickening, bad bitch, sexy, and then maybe get a crown because of that.
Well said.
Sorry.
No, that was great.
I've never been able to say that out loud before, and that's what I've been feeling lately.
I love that. This is from Violet. Not Violet. I don't think it's Violet Chachki. It might be. If you could build a dream tour, unlimited budget, what would it be like? What kind of venues? Who else is on the cast? Is there a theme?
I would write a musical with just us drag queens, and we getting paid bank every show. And it would showcase each individual drag queen's super strengths to the character that I write in the musical.
Okay.
And I have this musical that I want to write called Bubbles, and it's about a bathhouse, and it's about this queen who owns the bathhouse, and it's all the boys coming through, and then it's like old school where like Bette Midler, remember, perform at the bathhouses and stuff. And so the queens would probably be like characters in that, but then out of drag, they're in the bathhouse trying to get some, and they can't, or some can't. You know what I mean? Like I think there's this intricate weaving, and then Bubbles is going to be shut down because of the laws, but it's like, wait, this is our safe haven. So I don't know. Or maybe AIDS is like, maybe it's in that era too, where people are dying, so people 90s. Start disappearing, and all that are left are the drag queens. I don't know. I have this idea for this musical that I want to write. So it would be something
Bubbles,
like that.
The musical.
Bubbles.
She also said, thanks for being loud and being you. We love it so much. Next is Sunshine. Which season of Drag Race do you think you could have won over the original winner?
Oh, wow. That's crazy. This is not good for the fans. They're not going to like anything I say.
No, I'm going to say this. I mean, I'll let you think about one when I go. I think that I could have won, like, with taking my talents from season 10.
Okay, that's what the thing is, like, season 10 Monet or All-Stars Monet, right?
I think All-Stars Monet could have beat Bob the Drag Queen in the season.
I was gonna say that. I think
100%.
if I ever go back for All Stars, what I present to the table today could be Bob.
Clock it. I think I could also have won season 2.
Who? Oh.
And I think I could have won season 4.
All the earlier seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. I think.
Say it.
I'm not crazy about these newer seasons.
This is true.
Past my season.
I could have won 13. I could have won 12.
13. Simone? Who was 12? Jada?
I could have won 11.
Evie?
I could have won 16 and 17.
Willow Pill.
I could have absolutely won. What was it? She was 16?
No, she was like
14.
11.
I could have won 14.
14?
Yeah.
Who was the winner?
Willow Pill.
Oh, she was... Oh, yeah. 14. People love 14. Just... Girl. Yeah, I could have won 14 down, bitch. Are you kidding me? 14?
Laugh. Okay, 2 more.
Oh, that is laughable, bitch. Fuck the chocolate bars, bitch. Oh, that was Diabetes and Bosco and all that. Oh, girl, please.
I would have slain.
Could you
14.
imagine if I was with those group of girls? Because that season was so kumbaya, like trans sister realness. Like, beautiful. Love that. But come on.
Tranos and all that.
Let's compete,
But let's do 2 more. Alexandria, as someone who's so passionate about sex, have you ever considered writing a sex-positive book? Maybe spilling some anecdotes. I love the way you tell stories. They're so good.
Oh, thank you so much. I actually had this idea. I was inspired by it. Someone was writing a book, and I was like, what would my book look like? And I think it would be a journey through my sexcapades of, like, the journey of my life, but through my sexual
a book of essays.
And it would start with, like, sex today and then work its way backwards, because I also feel like a lot of our sex, especially as queer gay guys, like the way that we have sex today is such a reflection of our trauma from when we're little.
Totally.
Especially kinks, like getting your, like Monet's big ass feet on your face. Like something happened to you that made you like that. You know what I mean? What is that? Let's unlock that. So then when we unlock and uncover that, are you actually attracted to that now? Or was that just like a trauma coping mechanism? You know, like I think a lot of our gay sexual escapades are that. So I think I would love to unlock what that is for me, but working backwards through my sexcapades. And in that realm, you're going to get the story of my life.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
This is from Anonymous. What is her current relationship with Irene the Alien? I heard there's beef.
There's no beef. I don't talk to that. I don't talk to her.
Oh, I don't talk to that.
I don't talk to it. She don't talk to me. I don't talk to it. Like, I think what she did was very...
She did something?
Yeah, she like commented on my like accent or whatever, and it spewed this entire racist like army against me on Twitter, yes. And like it was just for a white girl to like go ahead and like do that and then just be unharmed, but then I'm the one who's fucking harmed in the situation. It just
I didn't know about this. I missed that.
It was during the reunion. It's when I said, "Okay, white girl." Like I don't know if you remember that.
Y'all, y'all were the same seasons, right?
And then they did what was crazy was they did an article reached out to Irene to talk about it, but no one reached out to me.
Gag.
And they, Irene was like, I don't have an opinion, and she's valid in her feelings. And I was like, okay, this is not helpful to the cause or whatever the case is. So, she did great on All Stars. Like, I can watch it and be like, work, that bitch fucking turned All Stars out. And I'm like, you better work. But am I hanging out with her? No. Not at all.
And last one from Juan Monster. What Latina divas does she love to listen to and draw inspiration from besides Salina Quintanilla?
Yeah, she's my main one, I would say. But I love, oh my God, I love Becky G. I think she is just such a good example of what I wish I was in drag, like low key. Like, do you know Becky G?
No.
She's so sexy. She like, her Spanish is so good too. Like, I don't speak Spanish well, so I'm very inspired by her. Becky G. And I think Carol G. All the G's. Why are they?
Are they related?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But Carol G, like her live performances, her dancing is sickening. Bitch is so sexy. And J-Lo, like, she is a performer. You guys can say what you want about J-Lo. I relate to J-Lo. It's like, people like to hate on her and like say she's not talented, but like, look, she's still in the game. She's still working, bitch. I feel very like I feel like on the same caliber as her, where people don't want to give me my flowers, but it's like, bitch, I'm gonna still be out here twirling my ass, giving you shows, bitch. Okay. So I love J-Lo for that reason.
Selena, this has been a great conversation.
I'm not done though.
Oh. Tell me.
I listened to a podcast, Sibling Rivalry.
Oh, Lord.
And I have Bob drag queen and Monét X Change, right? These two girls, these two queens, they do drag, whatever. And this one girl on there, she has so much animosity for the idea of being gifted a Labubu. And I just need to be like, what's going on here? Can we unpack this?
Girl,
So you don't own one at all?
I've never had one. I don't want one. And I think that I'm just not interested. I wouldn't put it on anything. I would not put it on a shoe. I would not put it on you. I would not put it on a bus. I wouldn't put it on a truck. So I'm just not interested in Labubus. I love that people love them. I love that for them, but they're just not something that I need in my life or would be interested in adorning.
So what would you do if I gave you this?
Are you gifting me a Labubu on the show? Oh my God, Selena, are you giving me my first fucking Labubu?
I'm gonna cry.
So it's gonna be one of these?
Yes.
Okay, and what am I expected to do with this Labubu after this unboxing?
That's up to you. So if you want to gift it to someone, if you throw it away, if you want to give it to someone, throw it away. It's up to you. But I think being gifted one is the gift of Labubu energy in life, because you're like, all of a sudden, okay, well, I have this fucking thing. You start to fall in love with it. Have you seen Maddie with hers?
No.
She bought a wig for it. She came to the comedy show last night. She had on her thing. And I was like, you see what happens? So I want to see what happens once you have one.
So this is from the Big Into Energy.
That's the version 3.
Version 3.
She's the latest one.
This is the latest one. And how much did this cost you?
That one was $45 after $35 after shipping. I got it from Pop Mart. It's authentic.
Which one are you hoping that it is? Is there one I should be like wanting?
Well, the secret is the rainbow black one, which is sickening.
Rainbow black.
But I gave you one that I asked Andy what your favorite color was.
He slyly asked me my favorite color. Was this yesterday? He was like, "Wait, what's your favorite color again?" I was like, "Why?"
He did?
I don't know. And he asked me.
But this bitch said hunter green.
Yeah, I like olive green. I like earth tones.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this color.
Well, they didn't have that color Labubu.
Okay, let's see. I've opened it. Y'all gonna see before me. And y'all, let me tell you, Salina is a very. One time we played Secret Hitler, and I would just lie about my character, and then I basically, long story short, I said something in the game that she didn't say, and I said it out loud to the group, and Salina was like, "Ah! Oh my God!" She was incredulous that I
couldn't believe that she threw me under the bus. That this traitor would do that to me. Oh my God.
Okay, let's see what it is. Is it the secret one? Oh my God, green is my favorite color. Did you know?
I did not know that.
Oh, wow.
That is so crazy.
That's so crazy. Green is my favorite color. Well, it's not hot, but it's still green. This is my very own Labubu.
She hates it.
I don't hate it.
I don't see her liking this moving forward.
Do I keep this on it?
So people do. I hate that we do, but I would prefer if we start cutting them off as a community.
Well, you know, Marco Monroe, a.k.a. Simone Stylist,
yes.
House of Avalon, he does custom Labubus.
For like $350. He's making bank.
Damn.
But also it's hard. It's hard. You have to hand stitch because they're so small.
So small. Well, I have a Labubu from Salina EsTitties. You know, I feel okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad. I'm grateful that I've been gifted one. And we'll see what becomes of her.
It wasn't on my person walking around. It's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not some fan of yours, you know?
What if I just put it on my car? Is that a thing?
People do that, yeah.
Maybe I'll put it on my car.
You'll see.
Yeah. What else is in here?
The card, the color of it.
Oh, so this is Serenity.
Yeah, because I think you need some, bitch. You'll be dealing with a lot of unserene people.
I do. I really do. Salina, I love you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, Monet.
Wow. Y'all, this is Salina EsTitties. Make sure y'all follow her everywhere. She's one of my favorite, not just drag queens, but people. She has a heart of fucking gold, and she truly deserves all your attention. Can we play games
soon?
Yes, we haven't done it in so long.
We have, yeah, you guys haven't. Y'all be like on vacation. Andy be on vacation.
Hello.
I'm like, hey, why is she in Ibiza?
We're going on a Mediterranean cruise in like a couple of days.
That's sickening. Yeah. I did not vacation at all this summer.
Girl, you got to make time for yourself, girl.
I'm realizing that now. I'm like looking at it and I'm like, I need to go out.
Yeah, I realize if I was to die tomorrow, I will be like I cannot live to work. I mean, so I cannot work to live. Mm-hmm. I have to live and work. Mm-hmm. So I make sure I prioritize my
Well, you're going to take your Labubu with you on the cruise?
We'll see. Maybe she'll make
She's going to throw it into the ocean.
She'll make an appearance at one of the parties on the boat, girl.
Come on, on your Speedo.
Drenched with cum.
That's the only way I would want your Labubu to come out.
Salina EsTitties. We'll catch y'all next time.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yes.
Follow me on Instagram. That's all I want in life. Just follow me on Instagram.
Yes. At EsTitties. That's it.
EsTitties.
EsTitties.
You have to type it out because it's shadow banned because it says titties.
Damn.
Mm.
Peace.
OnlyFans coming soon. I'm just kidding.